Hello and welcome to Daily Current Affairs by Neo IAS. So today on 1st October 2019, our topics for discussion are National Mission for Clean Ganga, then School Education Quality Index, then Index of 8 Core Industries, National Health Authority, Current Affair Capsule, and our daily sessions of Mapped Program and the previous year question revision series. So coming to our first topic, there is National Mission for Clean Ganga. So first, you have to know why it came in news. So the news is that the Union Water Ministry, it has excavated an old dried up river in Prayagraj that linked the Ganga and Yamuna rivers. Okay, so this is the news. So we know the Prayagraj, it was formerly known as Allahabad. And first here you have to remember about, or you have to know about National Mission for Clean Ganga. So you know this National Mission for Clean Ganga, it is the implementation wing for National Council for Rejuvenation, Protection and Management of River Ganga. Okay, so it was referred as National Ganga Council. And it was established in the year 2011 as a registered society under the Societies Registration Act of 1860. Okay, and it has got two-tier management structures. Okay, so it comprises of a governing council and an executive committee. Okay, so both this, that is the governing council and the executive committee, they are headed by the Director General of NMCG. Okay, and this executive committee, it is authorized to approve projects under mission up to rupees 1000 crore. Okay, and here you have to note one thing, that is in October 2016, the National Ganga Council, it has replaced the National Ganga River Basin Authority. Okay, and which was constituted under the provisions of the Environment Protection Act of 1986. Okay, that you have to remember here. Then, another thing is that the Act, it envisages 5-tier structure at the national, state and even the district level to make measures for prevention, control and also abatement of environmental pollution in River Ganga. And also, it aimed to ensure continuous adequate flow of water so as to rejuvenate the River Ganga as below. That is the first one is the National Ganga Council. And you know this National Ganga Council, it comes under the chairmanship of our Honorable Prime Minister of India. And the next one, it is the Empowered Task Force on River Ganga under the chairmanship of Union Minister for Jal Shakti under the Department of Water Resource, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation. And the third one, it is the National Mission for Clean Ganga. And next, State Ganga Committee and District Ganga Committees in every specified district about the River Ganga and its tributaries in the states. Okay, so these are the 5-tier structures. Clear? Then, here you have to know about another two things, that is the Namami Ganga program and also regarding the Gangaram Project. Okay, I'll say one by one. The first one is the Namami Ganga program. So you know it's an integrated conservation mission and basically it aims at Ganga rejuvenation. How? By combining the existing ongoing efforts and also planning under it to create a concrete action plan for the future. Okay, and this project, it is officially known as Integrated Ganga Conservation Mission Project. Clear? So its basic objectives, first one is to effective abatement of pollution, and another objective is conservation and rejuvenation of National River Ganga. Okay, so these are the main objectives. And here you can see the main pillars of Namami Ganga program. They are the sewage treatment infrastructure, then afforestation, industrial effluent monitoring, public awareness and even Gangagram. Okay, so this Gangagram, it comes under the main pillars of Namami Ganga program. Clear? And next you have to know about this Gangagram. So this Gangaram project, it was launched recently for the holistic sanitation development in villages on the banks of river Ganga. Okay. So these villages, it will set the benchmark for cleanliness and integrated effort of development. Clear? So the objectives of Gangagram project, it include solid and liquid waste management and even the renovation of ponds and other water resources, then water conservation, then even organic farming, etc. Clear? So that's all regarding the first topic. Our next topic, it is School Education Quality Index. So the news is the Niti Aayog, it released the School Education Quality Index. So we know this School Education Quality Index, it is released by Niti Aayog. Okay. So first thing that you have to remember, and it is developed through a collaborative process including key stakeholders such as MHRD, World Bank and the sector experts. Okay. And this School Education Quality Index, basically it evaluates the performance of states and union territories in the school education sector. Okay. So we can say this index, it helps to review the status of school education quality. Okay. Or giving the quality school education to the children. And here you have to note that the states, they are categorized as small and large states for ease of comparability. And also the states and the union territories, they are ranked on their overall performance in the reference year 2016-17 and taking the base year as 2015-16. Clear? And this index, it is categorized into two. That is, first is the outcomes and the other one is the governance process aiding outcomes. Okay. So first we can see what all comes under the outcomes. So this outcomes, it include learning outcomes and the quality, then access outcomes, then equity outcomes and even infrastructure and facilities for outcomes. Okay. And the next one, that is the governance process aiding outcome. It includes student and teacher attendance, then teacher availability, even training, then administrative adequacy, etc. Okay. So it is categorized into two, that is the outcomes and governance process aiding outcomes. Clear? And here you can see the School Education Quality Index that has been arranged as top and bottom performing states and union territories. So here you can see in one column the states and the other one overall performing ranking. Okay. And it is, as I said, it is categorized into three, that is the large states, small states and the union territories. And here the report, it finds something, or we can see the key findings of the reports are, first one is the 18 of the 20 large states, it have improved in the overall performance. Okay. And the highest incremental performance, it was recorded in Kerala. Okay. And also the other states that have shown incremental performance following the Kerala were Tamil Nadu, Haryana, Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh. Okay. And of all the large states, Rajasthan, it had made a quantum jump by scoring 8% more than the previous score. Okay. And also Karnataka and Uttarakhand, they declined in the overall performance here. Clear? And talking about the small states, the incremental performance, it was shown by Tripura, Manipur, Meghalaya, etc. And the scores, it declined in Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim. Clear? So these are the key findings of the report. Then, our next topic is Index of 8 Core Industries. So basic news is that the growth in the 8 core sectors in August, it slumped to the lowest in 4 years and 4 months. Okay, so this is the news. So first you have to know, here you have to know about the index of 8 core industries. we know we are taking the base year as 2011-12, and first thing that you have to remember is it is released by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Okay, and it's a monthly production index, and it is also considered as a lead indicator of the monthly industrial performance. Clear? And this 8 core industries, basically it comprises 40.27% of the weight of items included in the index of industrial production. Okay, so how much percentage? 40.27%. And the 8 core industries, it include, refinery products, electricity, steel, coal, then crude oil, natural gas, cement and fertilizers. And their corresponding weightage is also given here. So please try to note which one is the highest and which one is the lowest, and their corresponding values also. So the total outcome is 40.27%. And next you have to know about the index of industrial production. So it details out the growth of various sectors in an economy, such as mineral mining, electricity, manufacturing, etc. So as a whole, we can say it's an all India composite indicator which measures the short-term changes in the volume of production of a basket of industrial products during a given period with respect to that in a chosen base period. Clear? And here this index of industrial production, it is compiled and it is published monthly by the CSO, that is Central Statistical Organization, which comes under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Clear? Then here you can see the following are the 3 sectors of IIP as per the revision based on 2011-12. So here you can see the sector, number of items and weightage of these things, that is a mining, manufacturing, electricity, and you can get a total sum also. Clear? Then our next topic is National Health Survey. So the news is that the Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare, they inaugurated the Arogya Manthan. Okay, so this Arogya Manthan, it's a 2-day national workshop and it is organized by the National Health Authority, and this it was inaugurated to mark the first year anniversary of Ayushman Bharat PMJAY. Okay, so first you have to know about National Health Authority. So this National Health Authority, we know it is a successor of National Health Agency, and it is the apex body which is responsible for implementing India's flagship public health insurance scheme, that is the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Okay, so we can say it's an attached office of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare with full functional autonomy. Okay, and to implement the scheme in the state and the state health agencies in the form of a, we need a society or a trust to have been set up in these states. Okay, in order to implement this scheme. And this SHAs, they have full operational autonomy over implementation of the scheme in the state, including what extending the coverage to non-SCCC beneficiaries, etc. Clear? So next you have to know its structure. So this NHA, we know it is governed by a governing board which is chaired by the Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare. And this Chief Executive Officer or an officer in the rank of Secretary to the Government of India, he manages its affairs. Clear? That's about its structure. And about its function, we can say one function is formulation of various operational guidelines which is related to PMJAY, then model documents and contracts to ensure standardization and interoperability. Then they also, another function is develop mechanism for strategic purchasing of healthcare services through PMJAY. Okay, and also naturally grievance redressal for all the stakeholders at various levels. It is also one of its functions. And another main function is to develop strategic partnership and collaboration with central, state governments and even other public and private institutions, including not-for-profit institutions, then banks, then even insurance companies, etc. Okay. So, that's all regarding its functions. And coming to our next, that is the current affair capsule. So, today in current affair capsule, our topic is Batukamma. You know Batukamma, it is the flower festival of Telangana. So, usually this festival, it is celebrated towards the end of monsoon and it heralds the abundance that the nature has to offer. Okay. And this festival, it represents the culture and even the identity of people of Telangana, and it involves the worship of Mahagauri, that means the life giver in form of Gauri Devi. Okay. So, we know this Gauri Devi, it is considered as the patron goddess for womanhood. Clear? So, whenever you hear about Batukamma, you have to remember that this is a flower festival of Telangana. So, today in Map and Program, we have got Kartarpur Corridor. So, you all know the news, that is the Pakistan, they will invade our former Prime Minister Shri Manmohan Singh as a representative of the Sikh community for the inaugural ceremony of the historic Kartarpur Corridor in November. Okay. So, this is the news. So, before that, you have to know about its background, that is India, it had first proposed this Kartarpur Sahib Corridor in 1999 when our Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, he took a bus ride to Lahore. Okay. And in 2018 November, India and Pakistan agreed to set up the border crossing linking Gurudwara Darbar Sahib, that is the final resting place of Guru Nanak Dev, to Dera Baba Nanak Shrine. Clear? So, about the corridor, first we can say that the corridor, it will connect Darbar Sahib in the Pakistan's Kartarpur with Dera Baba Nanak Shrine in the Gurdaspur district. Clear? So, we can say it facilitates visa-free movement of Indian Sikh pilgrims who will have to just obtain a permit in order to visit this Kartarpur Sahib, and which was established in 1522 by the Sikh faith founder Guru Nanak Dev. Okay. So, here you have to remember that the Pakistan is building the corridor from the Indian border to Gurudwara Darbar Sahib, while the other part of the Dera Baba Nanak up to the border, it will be constructed by India. Clear? And next you have to know about the Indian side. So, in the Indian side, the corridor, it will be developed by the National Highways Authority of India and it will be funded by the Union government. Okay. And this project, corridor is 4 lanes with service road and it will encompass all other appropriate amenities which is needed by the pilgrims while visiting the Gurudwara Darbar Sahib in Pakistan. Clear? So, in the map you can see the location of Kartarpur and also you can see the Dera Baba Nanak here. Okay. So, in the last class, we were dealing with Great Himalayan National Park and I asked you to find out the year in which it was declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Okay. And many of you have commented the right answer. The answer is the Great Himalayan National Park. It was declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 2014. Okay. So, today your question is you have to find out the exact location of Kartarpur Sahib, where it is located, in which district and near which river, etc. Okay. And please find the answer and try to comment it in the comment section. So, today in Prelims question revision series, our question is, with reference to Mughal India, what is or are the differences between Jagirdar and Zamindar? And the first option is the Jagirdars, they were holders of land assignments in lieu of judicial and police duties, whereas Zamindar, they were holders of revenue rights without obligation to perform any duty other than revenue collection. So this is the first option. Second option is land assignments to Jagirdars, they were hereditary, and revenue rights of Zamindars, they were not hereditary. So here you have to select the correct answer using the code given below, and your options are A, 1 only, B, 2 only, C, both 1 and 2, and D, neither 1 nor 2. So, let's take one first statement, that is, here you know the Sultan, he was the fountain pen of judicial system in Mughal period. So we can say he was all in the state. That means he was responsible for any kind of error in the state. And the second agency of judiciary, it was Quasi. Okay, so this Quasi, they had a bigger role in the judiciary system in the state, and he held the court, and he even gave the justice. Okay, so whereas this Jagirdars, they were those mansabdars who were given salary in lieu of military services in terms of this Jagirs, that means in terms of land. Okay, so obviously the first statement, it is not correct. And moving to the second one, the judicial and the police functions, we know they were performed locally by the Zamindars. And an important feature of this Jagir system, it was shifting of Jagir holders from one Jagir to another for administrative reasons. Okay, so we can say this system of transfers, it checked the Jagirdars from developing local roads. Okay, so thus this Jagirs, they were transferable and they could not be even seized too. But the Zamindars, on the other hand, they were hereditary. And the Zamindars, they were present in practically even the part of Mughal Empire, and they held the most significant position in the agrarian structure of Mughal India. Okay, so hence we can say the second statement, it is also wrong. So our answer will be D, that is neither 1 nor 2. So our answer is D. So that's all for today's session, and if you have any doubt, please comment it in the comment section. Thank you for listening.